Hello, friends. Hello, Pot Coven. Welcome. Just gonna readjust myself in my chair here. Okay, let's dive in because we have a lot to talk about. What's going on with the month ahead? First and foremost, I am wearing a top. You guys could see that. Anyway, we are starting off the month with an Aquarius full moon on the 3rd. It's gonna be at the 11th degree. So pay attention to any placement in your chart that is around the 11th degree. If it's the 10th, if it's the 12th, the 13th, the 9th, still counts, okay? It's gonna be aspected. But if you do have anything at the 10th degree, that's gonna create a really tight aspect. Aspects are the relationships in our chart. So the people who will be most impacted by the Aquarius full moon will be your Aquarius placements. So that means if you have an Aquarius moon, an Aquarius rising, and either of those are at the 10th degree or around the 10th degree, any of your Aquarius placements, if they're around the 10th degree, they will be facing a conjunction with the full moon, which means there's going to be a release around there. Leo placements around the 10th degree will be very affected. All the fixed signs. So that means Scorpio and Taurus placements as well will be greatly affected. Gemini and Libra placements around the 10th degree, thumbs up. Those are going to be good aspects, as well as Aries and Sagittarius placements that are around the 10th degree. Big thumbs up. Everything else, pretty chill. So those are the ones to look out for that. Then there's going to be a new moon in Leo on the 19th. So we're starting off with the moons. New moon in Leo on the 19th of the month, and it's going to be at the 26th degree. So then we want to sit and we want to look at our chart and we want to see what is at the 26th degree, 27th, 25th. Those will be the placements that are interacting the most with this new moon. So new moons are about new intentions, right? Full moons are about releasing that which does not serve our new moon intention. New moons are about creating the intention. So let's find out which placements can help us understand what sort of intentions we should be placing around the Leo new moon. Now, Leo new moons as well are going to be about stepping up into your role, getting on stage, being the performer, being in charge, being the leader, being the star of the show, okay? So everyone's going to be stepping up to the plate on the 19th, but let's find out which placements are going to be most affected by it. So Leo, that means that thumbs up, good stuff will be coming to any of our Sagittarius and Aries placements that are around the 26th degree. If you have any of those, that's good. Things are flowing, momentum is moving. Lucky opportunities are going to be brought to our placements that are at the 26th degree I don't have any notes written down for this. I have dates written down, but I had to do it in my head. Libra and Gemini. Yes, Libra and Gemini. No. Yes? Yes. Libra and Gemini. If you have stuff in those two signs near or at the 26th degree, that brings a good opportunity. An opportunity will fall into your lap on that day. Looking at the, if it's a Libra Venus at the 26th degree that you have, then this is going to be an opportunity for love, an opportunity for art, Venus stuff, Libra stuff. Things that are going to be tough are once again going to be fixed signs. So actually, to be fair, if you're a Leo, sun, moon, rising, Leo, if you have any Leo stuff that is at the 26th degree, then when this new moon comes on top of it, it might feel a little tough, but it's really going to be good, because when things are, okay, so this is your natal chart, okay? And let's say you've got a Leo Venus at the 26th degree. Then when the new moon happens right here, lines up, that's a conjunction, and so the moon This is opening up new emotional pathways in our life, okay? Kind of, sort of. And so when it aligns up, sometimes in other signs it's tricky, but Leo really is heart-centered. And at its best, Leo is just led by the heart and is so magnanimous and just benevolent, right? So when we're adding that beautiful benevolence to whatever, you know, we were saying a Leo Venus. I don't know why I chose Venus again. I'm feeling Venus. So there must be some Venus placements watching this because I am feeling called to share Venus stuff. You know, the moon, emotional, Venus, love and art. And when those two things align, especially with that heart-centered Leo, it's just going to be like an explosion of flowers. That's what I saw in my head. But you know, if you've got a Leo, I don't know, I'm sifting through them. Like Leo Mercury lining up with the new moon in Leo. That's a new opportunity for speaking, communicating, sharing your opinion, sharing your voice, you know? So Leo on Leo in this instance is going to be good. It's going to be good. But Aquarius placements near the 26th degree, Taurus placements near the 26th degree, Scorpio placements near the 26th degree. I think that's me. No, it's not. Mine are 20 and 22. Those are going to bring challenges. Those will bring challenges. Yeah. Doesn't mean it's horrible and bad. It just means that like you might have to step up to the plate. You might be given this opportunity and you don't really want it, but you should take it. It's going to be a challenge and you're not stoked on it, but it's going to be good for you, right? That's kind of the energy of a square, which is what Taurus and Scorpio are. They create a square aspect with Leo because they're 90 degrees apart. You take 90, 90, 90, 90, you get a square. Okay. So other important dates, other important things. We have Mercury will be in Leo, finally out of Cancer. Really? Wow. Really? I wrote down the notes. I should know this, right? I'm the astrologer, right? Apparently Mercury will finally be in Leo on the 5th of August. Seems rude. Seems rude that it was in Cancer for so long. I can't wait for it to be in Leo. You know why? Okay, so this is why. Because when it's in Cancer, it means that like our communication style, like anytime a placement is in Cancer, it is deeply affected by the moon because moon is the ruling planet. So the moon changes signs every 2.5 days, 2 to 2.5 days. So the moon is constantly changing its dominion, and so whatever placements we have transiting that are in Cancer, or also natally that are in Cancer, will be affected deeply by whatever sign the moon is in. So it's like a very erratic energy. If I had to really like, you know, give you a bottom line there, it's erratic energy. So yes, this has to do with transiting planets. That means the ones that are in the sky currently moving. Natal planets are the ones that we have in our charts and in our personality, in our life, in our very makeup. So communication is going to clear up a bit, but it's going to be very heart-centered, right? I talked about Leo being heart-centered, so everyone's going to be speaking from the heart. People might be talking louder. People might be talking over people because Leo is kind of bombastic, right? But at the end of the day, like Leo has a big heart. Like that is like high vibe Leo. Big heart, cares about people, cares about people. Yeah. I mean, it's the opposition to Aquarius. They both care about people just in very different ways. They're both also egotistical. That's the thing too. That's another topic for a different one of these. Mercury will then be in Virgo on the 20th. So now we're moving quickly because we're out of that retrograde. So when we're in retrogrades, what happens is that, you know, Mercury is chucking along in Cancer and then it goes retrograde. And so it goes back for a couple weeks and then it goes direct and it's got to go over. So instead of being in a sign for just like a couple weeks, it's really zipping through now because it's only in Leo for 15 days. That's pretty fucking quick. And it's been in Cancer for a long time. But yeah, Mercury is the fastest moving planet. because the moon is a luminary, but we tend to call it a planet just because we do, because it's easier than saying planets and luminaries. Yeah, so it zips along, it moves quickly. It will be in Virgo on the 20th. This is going to have people really explaining things in great detail, okay? This is like very articulate communication and sharing all the details. You ask someone a question, they're not going to give you a quick answer, they're going to give you everything they have to share. And you know, these will affect us as well, right? So when Mercury begins, you know, on the 5th, when it goes into Leo, it's going to be at the 0 degree of Leo. And, you know, then everything in your chart that's at the 0 degree is going to have a relationship with it. Now, when I was going through the moons, wasn't explaining every single relationship, because technically every sign is going to have a relationship, but some of them aren't very, like, there really isn't much going on with it. It's not worth, you know, sharing and really diving into. Like, semi-sextiles are 30 degrees apart. So if Mercury goes into Leo at the 0 degree and you have your natal Saturn in Virgo at the 0 degree, that's going to be exactly 30 degrees apart. Technically, that's creating a semi-sextile, but it really doesn't mean anything. Like in this instance, it might have some effect, but it's very minute. So on the 7th, Venus goes into Cancer. So remember what I was saying, when things are in Cancer, they are deeply affected by the moon. So this means your relationship to love and the way you handle money and your relationship to art, what you're interested in, that is going to be changing constantly. Now, one great thing about Venus in Cancer is that Cancer is a frugal little crab, okay? So if you've been wanting an excuse to work on saving more money and spending less, Cancer loves that, okay? Cancer loves to save money, loves it, loves it, loves it. So, you know, any signs that aren't very good at saving money, look at your second house. Your second house tells you about your relationship to money, okay? If you have a second house that's Cancer, Virgo, you're good at saving money. If you have a second house that is Aries, Sagittarius, Libra, you're not going to be very good at saving money. So that might be a little tricky for you to do. So then and I'm going all out of order because we're doing this by like moon and then Mercury, then Venus, then Mars. So sorry, we're not going in list of the dates, we're going through the list of the planets. On the 4th, Venus in Gemini, actually this is not true. I looked up the transits, I guess for me here in California, it's on the 3rd, and for some people it might be the 4th. It might be more like if you're in England or Europe at all, it's going to be the 4th. No, that doesn't make sense. We're usually last. I swear it's the 3rd. I don't know why this source said it was the 4th. On the 3rd, Venus in Gemini. So it's not quite in Cancer yet at this point. Venus in Gemini is going to be conjunct the node of fate, the north node in Gemini. So this is a fated day. The 3rd is really, really, really important for everyone, okay? Because we have the full moon in Aquarius, allowing us to release, which no longer serves us. It's a good time to get rid of old electronics. Donate them, don't just throw them away. Donate old electronics, you know, upgrade any technology that you have, you know, release fixed mindsets, because Aquarius may be open-minded, but they are fixed. They are a fixed sign. But then also Venus is going to be aligning onto the nodes of fate. This is a fated day. This is a day for your destiny. And this destiny might have to do with love. It might have to do with money. It might have to do with beauty. It might have to do with art. But you are being pushed into your fate and your destiny on the 3rd. So pay attention. Be present. Be open to what is coming to you. It's a big day. I'm excited for it. Then we have on the 30th, Venus in Cancer is going to be opposing Pluto in Capricorn. So it's technically the most, it's in a direct opposition on the 30th, but we're going to be feeling it a little bit, probably 28th, 29th, feeling it on the 31st. Wait, August has 30 days, has September, April, June, and November. August has 31 days. I know this. The 31st and the 1st will be feeling it as well, but it will be culminating on the 3rd. So there could be some build-up to it is what I'm saying. Venus in Cancer. Venus in Cancer. Venus, love, beauty, money. Cancer, mother, emotions. Moon. Pluto, deep transformation. Not just on a personal level. The transformations that we see in Pluto have to do with the whole fucking world. Pluto has been has been conjunct to so many fucking planets this year, and look what's happening. Everything is being transformed. Pluto never said it would do it nicely. It never does. But it does what it has to do. So Pluto, deep transformation on a societal level. Capricorn, the patriarchy. Okay, this is a big day for the collective. All right, the 30th. Now, there might not, Pluto is rapid change. It's not Uranus. It's not rapid change. It is slow transformation. So just keep an eye on the headlines on that day. See what's coming up. See what's happening. You yourself, you might have to make a decision. We all might have to make certain decisions. Politicians, billionaires, elected officials, they might have to be making some serious decisions. And if those three groups of people are making decisions, we can almost guarantee they're making the wrong ones. Am I right? Or am I right? But yeah, you might have to make a big grown-up decision about your own life, about your relationship to money, your relationship to your partner, where this is going, where you want it to go, what is the future going to look like. Big decision to be made on that day on a personal level, potentially, but definitely some big stuff happening with humanity. So just pay attention. Pay attention to the news. I know the news is the news, but may I recommend Twitter? Best place for news, because that's the only way you're going to get news from actual people and not corporations. Okay. But of course, you can get a lot of misinformation. I understand that, but it's still better than the guaranteed misinformation you will get from news channels. Okay, I'll stop now. Bye. Thanks for listening. Let's see. Mars in Aries. Okay, this is on the 10th. Mars in Aries, so the planet of war and aggression, in the sign that it loves to be in, will be conjunct Lilith in Aries as well. So Lilith, if you don't know her, go back into our episodes, scroll. The beginning of season 3, like one of the first episodes we did on Lilith. And she is like dark feminine power. It's feminine power. Not feminine fragility, not feminine sensitivity, not divine feminine, although she is an aspect of the divine for sure, but she is like the dark underbelly of femininity and feminine power. So her and Mars matching up, hanging out, what is that gonna mean? Well, I don't have the degree it's at. Are you willing to be patient? She says to the recording, you're gonna have to be, okay. I should edit this out. We'll see if I do. I should edit it out just because I incorrectly put my pin in so many times. Okay. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. 8:10, 8:10. The 21st degree. Actually, that's not so bad. I'm thinking about my own planets. Actually, it does kind of suck a little bit for me. That's okay. Only because this is going to be challenged. Like, the planet of war is meeting up with the planet of, like, the dark feminine, right? So this is powerful energy. And it can be used for drive. It can be used for good. It can be used for evil. And it's probably going to be used for some people for good and some people for evil. So good is fueling your fire, you know, utilizing this energy to bring forth change and evolution on a personal level and on a societal level, right? So this is about social justice, right? This is 2020. It should fucking be about social justice. This is about using this energy to fuel your fire, but it's also going to fuel the fire of bad people too. Well, really working on just loving everyone right now, but people who are going to do things that aren't helpful for the collective. Boop, boop. Okay, so let's talk about it, because this is going to be really powerful, supercharged energy on the 10th, right? So Aries, if you have anything in Aries the 21st or near the 21st degree, they're going to be right on top of you. So it's going to supercharge with drive and passion and anger, any of your Aries placements. So say you have an Aries Jupiter, that's actually going to be great, right? Because it's going to give all this energy. Like, this is like Mars and Lilith are just like, ah. And if they're aligning with your Jupiter, luck, expansion, like this is gonna be good for you, right? But if you have an Aries moon near the 21st degree, then it's gonna be tough, okay? So it really depends on the placement. Moon will be tough. Sun and rising won't be as tough, but it could also be tough. Mercury, it could be good. It really could go either way. Venus actually might be beautiful if you're using it for art. If you're using it for your relationships, challenging. Mars, that's a lot of energy. Jupiter, the outer planets, you won't feel quite as deeply, but it might be like this inner seed, like this prescribed burn, you know, happening inside of yourself. If you have any cardinal placements near the 21st degree, my sun, cardinal placements being Capricorn, Cancer, and Libra. If you have any of those placements near the 21st degree, that's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a struggle. It's gonna be rough, okay? You're gonna be angry. You're gonna be pissed. And you might not utilize it in a good way immediately, but there's always opportunity for growth. Good ones will be Gemini and Aquarius. If you have Gemini and Aquarius placements at the 21st degree or around the 21st degree, this is going to be a good opportunity for you, okay? You might still feel that anger and that passion, but you're more likely, at least in those instances, to use it for good, right? What else? Sagittarius and Leo. Any Sagittarius or Leo placements near the 21st degree could go either way. It could go either way. It's really the energy of the day. It could go either way. It depends on how you use the energy and the anger. It really is. So just be conscious on that day that everyone is going to be feeling this like deep rage. All right. All right. On the 15th, Uranus is stationing retrograde, guys. Good news. A lot of you watching this probably have Uranus retrograde in your chart. You probably natally have a Uranus retrograde, which means you're gonna feel great. You're gonna feel good. Chef's kiss, okay? You're gonna love it. Now, Uranus is gonna station retrograde on the 15th, and it will be retrograde for 5 months, so pretty much the rest of the year. And I wrote down the notes this time, don't worry. It's stationing retrograde at the 10th degree. So that means it's gonna be going from 10, probably only back like a degree or two. So any of your placements that are 10, 9, 8, they will be directly affected, and honestly around there. So like it's gonna station on the 15th, and station days usually feel kind of like we're paused. Why I never became an actress, who knows? So if you have like if you have something at the 11th degree, it will be interacting with Taurus stationing, and you'll feel that positive energy. So this is the same as before. We've done a lot of work with the fixed stuff already, but if you have Taurus placements, they're going to feel this deeply. If you have Scorpio placements, they're going to feel it. It's very polarizing. They're going to feel it, and they're not going to love it. Or they might love it. Scorpios are masochists. What's up? And Aquarius and Leo around the 10th degree, they're not gonna like this. They're really gonna fight the change that's coming in these coming months, because that's what's gonna happen. Uranus retrograde, guys. Things are being changed. Uranus is about abrupt change, and so it's gonna be like, you know, when you're learning to drive a car and it's go, stop, go, stop, go, stop, right? That's, it sounded like I was saying ghost op. I was saying go, stop. But yeah, there's going to be change happening. There's going to be loose ends that need to be tied up. There's things you got to look over, changes you've enacted in your life that now you got to look at and kind of adjust. Yeah, Uranus retrograde, the outer planet retrogrades are nice because they take a long time. So they give you a lot of time to learn lessons. So you've got time to learn these lessons, BBs. So don't be afraid. Beneficial ones, trines. So Virgo, Capricorn placements around the 10th degree. Change is going to flow in a very good way. You're going to be able to re-examine some certain things. You're going to learn, you're going to study, you're going to love it. It's going to be great for you. Also, Pisces and Cancer placements around the 10th and around the 10th degree. This is going to be great. It's going to be good for you. It's going to provide you an opportunity, but it's an opportunity that you create for yourself, okay? So if you have a Pisces Mercury at the 9th degree, this is going to change the way that you communicate things, potentially. The way you communicate in some aspect of your life will change, but it's going to be up to you to enact that change. It's going to be your idea. It's not an opportunity falling into your lap. It's an opportunity you create for yourself to change and to better yourself. So that's the month ahead. We're going to quickly run through the moons, because when the moon is in the same sign as your sun, it's a good time. It's a lucky time, lucky opportunities, good vibes. People are picking up what you're putting down. That's what you can expect. So, Aries, your lucky days are the 8th, 9th, and 10th. Taurus, 10th, 11th, 12th. Gemini, 12th, 13th, 14th. Cancer, 14th, 15th, 16th. Leo, 17th, 18th, 19th. Virgo, only the 19th and the 20th. Libra, only the 21st and the 22nd. Scorpio, 23rd, 24th, 25th. Sag, 25th, 26th, 27th. Capricorn, your lucky days are the 1st, the 2nd, the 27th, 28th, 29th. Go us. Aquarius, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, as well as the 30th and the 31st. Go my rising sign. And Pisces, the 5th, 6th, and 7th will be your lucky days. So use this knowledge well. Good luck and Godspeed.